Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Big Three Podcast. My name is Jacob Condi, alongside
Garrett, right?
Yes, and today is episode
Number six.
Episode
Number
six.
six. 6 weeks
Perfect.
strong.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna let Garrett go ahead and do the run sheet. We are the Big Three Podcast, and we're gonna talk about baseball. Not so much because they're on the back burner right now. Until they do something with the off season, they're on the back burner. But Garrett, go ahead and let them know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the National Championship, which happened last night. Don't know if he let y'all know, but it's the 9th.
Today's the 9th.
January 9th. So the day after the National Championship.
Watched it last night. Stayed up pretty late.
Pretty good game. Then we're going to go into the NFL. We're going to talk about the wild card games and how many of them we got wrong.
Quite a bit.
I think we got 3 wrong.
Mm-hmm.
No. 2. No, yeah, 3. We got 3 wrong.
We got 3 wrong.
Then we're going to do some Gots to Go for you guys, and then we're going to go through our top 5 players in the NBA today. I feel like that'll be a pretty good discussion. And then we're going to end it off with our NFL picks for this week's divisional round.
Alrighty, let's jump right into it, man. So, National Championship. A lot of hype going into the game.
Two SEC schools. That's not my favorite thing in the world, but I believe those 2 teams were probably the best teams in the nation.
They got it right. The college football rankings were right. I think this game lived up to all the hype, if not a little bit more than I expected.
Yeah, overtime, that was unbelievable. But first, let's start in the first quarter.
All right.
Georgia was dominant, not in the first quarter so much, but the second quarter rather. They had the 6 points in the first quarter, and they really blew it open with a touchdown in the second quarter.
Got it.
Their defense was looking great. Jalen Hurns was 3 for 8 for 21 yards through a whole half, which is awful.
3 for 8. It's embarrassing.
Jake Fromm, though.
True freshman Jake Fromm came out of nowhere, man. He comes into the game, poised as can be, plays like he's been there for 3 years at Georgia. And then one thing I noticed about Alabama's defense is they held Nick Chubb in check, but they let Sony Michel get off. And it really didn't matter because they came back in the end. Yeah,
the duo of Chubb and Michel, I thought, didn't match up very well against Alabama's run defense.
Their front line. Their front 7, I would say.
I think they allowed at least top 10 least rushing yards per game.
And that Mika Fitzpatrick kid is the real deal. We watched him last night just dominate. They didn't blitz him as much as they did throughout the season. They're blitzing another guy,
a little conservative.
number 28. I can't remember his name. He was coming off the edge a lot from the corner. Yeah, but it was a great game, man. And then we got the freaking – they come in. The Georgia kicker hit a 51-yarder yesterday.
Yeah, in overtime.
Can we talk about that?
That was probably the most clutch moment of the game because –
they had just taken a long sack.
Yeah,
deep sack.
With no regard to the final play of the game. I mean, that was definitely the second most important play of the game for Georgia.
What about the Jake Fromm throw? It's 3rd and 3. You have 3 minutes left in the game, and you can't hit your running back on a swing pass.
All he had to do was throw a little bullet.
The freshman running back.
Right over the shoulder.
Yeah, but he floats it long.
First down easy, throws it over his head, and that's kind of where the true freshman in him showed. I mean, he doesn't really
huge stage.
On that stage for the first half he played well, and then once Alabama made their
quarterback change?
Yeah, made their quarterback change. I mean, that's where they blew the game open.
It was embarrassing to watch them just come back and, like, Alabama take a huge sack.
Yeah.
In overtime. And then to go
41 yards. 41 yards.
Man.
Right there at the end.
And then that guy's name.
Tua.
Tua throws it deep left. He comes in for Jalen Hurts, man. Throws it deep down the left sideline to nail it.
Yeah, that kid also had a lot of poise. This morning on The Fan, I heard them talking about how he really showed, real maturity. He tried to fake out the middle safety, brung him right with his head, which, and some NFL quarterbacks really haven't mastered yet.
That's pro. That's pro-esque, man, and you're a true freshman.
Yeah.
You were getting ready for the prom last year, as was Jake Fromm. Both of them, man. And
they were actually roommates at the Elite 11, so they're pretty familiar with each other.
So true, man. And they were both. Since 1985, there has not been a true freshman to win the national championship. Well, that was not broken last night, that streak, because Jake Fromm, if he wins that game, he becomes the first. But because Tua didn't get the start, Jalen Hurts got the start. That doesn't count either. So still, that record's is safe, man. But what a great game! What a great way to end it with a deep bomb. And let's talk about Roquan Smith, man, the middle linebacker for Georgia.
That dude's the real deal. You know, linebackers don't typically go in the top 10, but I could definitely see him going probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, and I mean, he's a freak of nature, man. He's in every tackle. He's like a Luke Kuechly, in my opinion.
Luke Kuechly,
like
Sean
a Thomas
Lee.
Davis, Sean Lee. Thomas Davis asking. Thomas Davis was on the sidelines last night.
Yeah.
We had A.J. Green there last night. We had Herschel Walker, Georgia. Derrick Henry for Alabama. O.J. Howard was there. He actually went out for the coin flip.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump was there. What a weirdo. He just walked down like that. But
weirdo.
Anyway, what happened after that? The kick.
The missed kick?
The missed kick. That mattered. I thought it was going to come back to bite Alabama, but it didn't.
Yeah. Once they missed that kick.
He missed 2.
Yeah, once they missed that last kick, I was just thinking he just lost the game for them. Georgia's going to come out here. They're going to score a touchdown.
They saved it.
And especially after Georgia kicked that field goal in overtime, even then I was thinking, you know, after that sack, okay, their kicker has missed 2 field goals this game.
Yeah.
And he's missing bad. So I thought that was it.
I did too.
I thought that was it after Georgia kicked that field goal.
It didn't matter, man. But what about one more point to this game and then we'll move on? How about Calvin Ridley showing up getting the touchdown to actually tie the game?
A little quiet.
All game. He waited till the very fourth quarter with about 4 minutes left to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then his little brother for Georgia was showing out. Little Ridley, I don't remember his first name, but he's wearing number 8 for Georgia last night. He was dominating, and that's Calvin Ridley's little brother. And they said they didn't communicate all week.
Yeah, I don't blame
each
them.
other. Yeah, so that'd be like you playing your little brother.
But if you're an Alabama fan, congratulations.
We're sick of you, but we're boys from Dallas, as you can see.
You know,
but
Nick Saban is a great coach, and I'm pretty sure he's going to stick around.
He's the Bill Belichick of college football and the GOAT, in my opinion. Fairest of all time.
So on to the NFL, guys.
Let's do it.
We're going to review our picks from last week, and first we're going to start out with the first game of the day. Tennessee at Kansas City. I thought Kansas City was going to blow them out in this one. That Titans running game was getting nowhere right up until halftime, and then Derrick Henry just blew it open.
21-3 at halftime.
Yeah.
21-3 at halftime. What are you going to do? I'm out. I'm like, dude, this is over. Travis Kelce gets nailed in the head with 3 minutes left to go in the first half.
Yeah.
They still score. Poor guy, man. I feel bad for him because he might be the best tight end in the game right now, in my opinion. But 21-3, Marcus Mariota. Can we just give him some praise for a little bit? Dude coming out of nowhere.
He did get lucky.
Which one? That little pass to himself? He plays receiver. He's a lineman. He's a quarterback and a running back, dude. He plays 4 positions. He's the most valuable player on that team, no doubt. People doubted him. He won. Kansas City's a choke artist. Tyreek Hill, a lot of drop pass. Alex Smith, proven. He's Alex Smith. And then where's the little running back?
Kareem Hunt.
Where's Kareem Hunt? Nowhere to be found. Kansas City locked them up.
Early touchdown, and that was it.
How about that? Locked them up.
So Tennessee goes on to play who?
The Patriots.
The Patriots.
Saturday night. You're dead. It's no point. I wish Kansas City would have won to make that game interesting, but it's not going to be at all. Patriots are going to win. Atlanta at.
You're dead.
Yeah. Atlanta at the Rams, dude. Who's winning that one? They already played.
So
who's winning that one?
I absolutely took the Rams. I thought they were going to blow it open. Todd Gurley, even though he had 101 yards, really kept quiet. Robert Woods had 142 yards. But Julio Jones, man, I mean, lately he's been on a roll.
Stop. He's not the best in the game, but regardless.
He's been on a roll.
Todd Gurley, really, I was upset that they didn't run him more. Jared Goff looked okay. It's just it was experience. It was experience versus non-experience. It was home crowd advantage that wasn't really home crowd advantage because LA, they don't really have football fans. Yeah. So it's like people in business suits going out there just to see the game.
So it's the Birds against the Birds in the next round. Atlanta against the Eagles. We'll get back to that later.
Yeah, for sure. Next Sunday game was Buffalo at Jacksonville. What'd you think of the outcome? Terrible game, by the way.
Oh God. Defensively, it was good.
10-3.
Jalen Ramsey, dude.
He's all right. As a Cowboy fan, I wish we would have taken him and then maybe taken Derrick Henry later in the second round. That would have been. I would have traded that for Jalen Smith and Zeke.
Really?
I would have traded Miles Jack for Zeke or for Jalen Smith right now.
I was blown
Not for
away.
Zeke. Not for Zeke. Zeke is.
But anyways, Jacksonville, man,
Jalen Ramsey.
their quarterback had more rushing yards than passing yards. How do you win a game like that?
You hold the other quarterback to less than what you did.
I don't understand.
Tyrod Taylor looked not as bad as Blake Bortles, though. Blake Bortles was one of the worst quarterbacks I've ever seen, dude. Missing wide open. He did what Drake Fromm did.
Yeah.
Just miss wide open people. Open running backs out the side, man.
So, yeah, not a great game.
Jacksonville's going to get killed in Pittsburgh. I don't care what they did in the beginning. That defense might shut them down to maybe 20 points, and Jacksonville can't score 20 points.
No. So
that's another discussion.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, Jacksonville at Buffalo, not a good game. Carolina at New Orleans.
Now, this was probably the best game, if not the second best game of the day.
No doubt.
We took New Orleans in this one.
I did.
Did I? Yeah. No, you took Carolina.
Yeah.
You took Carolina.
I took Cam.
I took New Orleans.
Ooh, Cam played awesome. Dude gets nailed in the face. Has a piece of his eye shield to cover his eyes go into his eye and still comes back and plays with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, he absolutely had a concussion, by the way.
Receivers dropping balls.
But, I mean, Cam cammed. You know, he kept him in it, but
What does that mean?
He did what he does.
What does he do? Just carry a team for beasts and then no receivers, no weapons?
He keeps
You're like Colin Cowherd. He says that Cam always has weapons. No, he doesn't, dude. All he has is a little bit of a run game.
I said Cam's keeping him in it.
No, you said Cam.
No, I said
like
Cam.
He always loses when he's going.
No, I'm saying he keeps him in.
Okay, I agree. My bad.
But New Orleans, that offense, Carolina's defense just couldn't hang. I mean, Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara.
They shut him down.
Mark Ingram.
They shut them down.
They scored 31. They shut them down.
Stop. Drew Brees scored 31. He was out of this world amazing, dude. Because you know why? Kamara and Ingram were shut down for what they've done to everybody else. Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis and that Carolina defense said no. And Quan Short, they shut that dude down, okay? So Drew Brees goes out and says, if you're going to stop my run, I'm going deep on you.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas, 9 catches, okay? Ted Ginn Jr. used to be a Carolina Panther. Lit him up. Lit him up. Lit him up, dude. Can you believe that? Carolina. Congrats to Cam. You did great. Get him some receivers. That's all I'm saying. Get him some receivers.
So, New Orleans.
Drew Brees. That's another topic.
New Orleans is going to take on Minnesota. Mm-hmm. We'll get back to that.
Let's go on to Gots to Go, fam.
Yeah, let's do some Gots to Go. You want to go? I usually go first, but I think I want to let you go first this week.
Why? You want me to give you mine? All right. So we're going Gots to Go. You lose 2 or you get to lose 2 for the rest of your life, keep 2.
Yeah.
Ready? Outback Steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse, Saltgrass, and Papados. Go.
All right, so
keep 2, lose 2.
Those Roadhouse rolls are the best thing in the world. That cinnamon butter on those rolls.
That's why that one's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you gotta stay.
Okay.
Not a big fan of Saltgrass.
Really?
So
pretty good steak, but it's gone.
Saltgrass. See ya.
You gots to go.
Then Papados.
Papados? What about it?
Great food. Don't you work at Papados?
That has nothing to do with it. I'm just asking.
You work at Papados?
Yeah.
Oh.
So come see me, Arlington. Let's go. We're there off of Cooper, but not off of Cooper, off of 30. Yeah. But go ahead.
What are we doing? So gotta keep Papados because they also specialize in the seafood. So if I want a little bit of something else, just hop on over to Papados.
Dang. So what's the last one gone?
You said it. I don't remember, but.
What was your first pick?
Texas Roadhouse.
Okay, so you're losing Outback Steakhouse.
Outback, yeah. Really subpar steaks.
Ooh. They're pretty good, though. I like their baked potatoes.
Yeah, they have good baked potatoes, but the steaks, you can get better at Texas
Their bread
Roadhouse.
is pretty good, though.
No.
It's that brown bread.
What?
The brown bread. You said no. Okay. Gots to Go always gets us in a weird mood, but man, so give me yours.
All right. So you keep 2, you get to lose 2, right?
Of course.
Seeing.
Seeing
Hearing.
like my song?
Yeah.
Dang.
Hearing. Walking.
Ooh.
Talking.
Man, you give me some hard
You get
brain
to, you
thumpers.
lose to.
Seeing, hearing, walking, talking.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my legs. I ain't losing my sea legs, Lieutenant Dan. Give me my legs, son. These are staying. These little things right here. These are staying. Feet, all that. Talking, I'm going to have to lose you. Even though we're doing that right now.
Yeah.
I'm really good at it.
You can't talk?
I'm losing the talking.
Okay.
This is life. You only get one. Give me my sight. My sight, hearing. Or my sight and my legs, keep them. Hearing.
So you can
And talking.
you can sign language and
Yeah, I want to watch TV. I want to watch movies. I don't give a
you
crap.
can't hear.
I don't give a crap.
Use the closed
subtitles.
captions. The closed captions.
I can watch Gossip Girl subtitle all day, boy. What up? Breaking Bad. Shout out to you. Greatest show ever. And I can watch football subtitles and listen to Tony Romo just speak.
Well,
Except
you won't be listening to him. You'll
Just
be
read
reading what
that
Tony
dude,
Romo
and
says.
I can just learn a lot of knowledge from him. He's a beast.
All right,
R.I.P.
guys, that was our Gots to Go.
Boom. All right, let's move on.
Let's jump into the NBA. Little special talk here today. We're gonna go with our top 5 players
Top five.
in the game today.
Top 5 players right now.
So
I'll let you lift off your 5 through 3, and we'll stop at 2. 5 through 3.
So at number 5, Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
He's been lighting it up lately.
I'd give you that.
To be honest, he's the offensive weapon that he's always been, but he's also spreading the floor a lot more than he was with LeBron James. Which honestly, I think what happened is probably best for the both of them. LeBron James having the best year of probably his career, second best maybe, and Kyrie Irving having the best year of his career.
So LeBron's MVP talk?
Absolutely.
Of course, every year.
Every year.
Him and Brady.
He was number 4 last year.
Shout out to Hey, so you got him. You got Kyrie at number 5.
Yeah.
4.
Then I'm going to take Giannis. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The Greek freak.
That dude is unstoppable, and he can shoot the mid-range, but do not put him on the three-point line. I mean, he's shooting under 30%.
He's no Dirk.
But that dude, athletically, probably
I'm just talking about no Dirk.
the most gifted or the second most gifted athlete in the NBA right now. That dude is unbelievable.
Not bad. I like him at number 4.
So, number 3, I'm going to take James Harden.
Ew.
Ew?
Ew.
I'm going to put James Harden at number 3. He scores a lot of points. He dishes them out, but rebounds, he's not the best at.
Rebound. He's not good at them.
He's, I think, averaging like 6 or 7, something like that.
And he's not even the top 3 distributor in the game.
He's the number 3, I think. Yeah.
I'll
Good
tell you
try
mine.
there.
But go ahead.
Good try.
I'll tell you mine. No, top 3 in like. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
My bad. No. Not
Look,
according to stats. But go ahead. I'm talking like who's a better passer, just
in general.
giftedly. Yeah.
Okay.
Not of the
I was
season.
talking about statistically.
No, in general.
Okay, but all right. So give me your 3.
You haven't even said your 3rd.
That
Was
James
your
Harden
3rd?
was my 3rd.
Okay, my bad. I got number 5. Kawhi Leonard. He's up my number 5. He's a beast. I know he's not even in your top 5, but he's in my top 5. Kawhi Leonard
Why?
for the Spurs. He carried them. If Zaza Pachulia doesn't get under his foot and in the Spurs season in Game 1, they had that Game 1 already.
Yeah.
They had Game 1-1. You probably go to a 6-game series, right? But I just would have wanted to see Kawhi carry that team, who wasn't very talented, probably one of the worst Spurs teams I've seen, and I've been watching them since 2004. They were not very good. So he's my number 5 player. I got Kyrie Irving at number 4.
Number 4?
4.
Okay.
Easily. He's a freak of nature. He's 25 years old, about to be 26, but leaving LeBron was the best thing for him. It was awesome, like you said, but LeBron needs him more than he needs LeBron. Let's put it that way. At this point in their careers.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, at this point, LeBron couldn't leave Cleveland and go to the Celtics and do what Kyrie's doing. Spark
He absolutely could have.
No, not as good as this guy's doing. Younger,
Okay.
better shot.
All right.
Better. I mean, you're a LeBron lover. It's annoying, but okay. How about at my number 3? Shocker, huh?
Who's that your number 3?
Westbrook.
Westbrook.
Shut up. What up, Westbrook? Don't eat seafood in Oklahoma. Boom. Eat seafood in Oklahoma. He's a beast. Shout out to Westbrook. He's all right. I don't like his. He's very cocky, but he's my number 3.
He deserves to be cocky.
I'll
dog.
let you give number 2.
Number 2 is Russell Westbrook.
Oh.
He's almost averaging a triple-double again, 2 seasons in a row, and he added Paul George and Carmelo Anthony to his team. They don't play well. They don't play well together. But he certainly.
Thank you for saying that. I was gonna have to nail you.
He certainly.
That's stupid.
He certainly keeps his stats together.
He's terrible.
I just think Carmelo Anthony isn't the best team player.
Carmelo's terrible. So is Paul George. They're fake.
I don't know about Paul George. I just think it's not the city for him. He's off to LA next year.
Right.
Lonzo's gonna be dishing him up.
Okay.
Not taking all the scoring ability.
Then more credit to
Paul
Russell
George
Wilson for staying in a crappy city and playing basketball.
Yeah,
By
I
yourself.
mean, unlike somebody else. Oh, that's who we left off.
Oh, he's in mine.
Are you kidding me?
Kevin Durant.
Are you kidding me?
Kevin Durant. Yeah, but we're not even going there. You got to tell yours. That I didn't leave him out. You left him out. Don't put us in the same group.
Oh no.
I hate him more than anybody, but he's top
I'm
5.
gonna have to push everybody back one,
You left out Kevin Durant.
and I'm gonna have to put
5.
Kevin Durant at number 2.
Some people say he's the best ever, but he's not.
No,
It's disgusting.
I'm gonna have to put him at number 2. He showed without Steph Curry that he was Kevin Durant, regardless. I mean, putting up points, rebounds, blocks, leads the NBA in blocks. He could go for Defensive Player of the Year here. That dude's unbelievable.
Yeah, ask LeBron what he thinks of Kevin Durant.
The stroke, the 7-foot stroke, and the athleticism that Dirk Nowitzki didn't have.
He's Dirk after Dirk. He's the next Dirk. He watched Dirk. He learned his shot. He learned the fadeaway.
Yeah.
He learned how to dunk that Dirk couldn't. Dirk can't elevate like that. So that's the only thing he's added to Dirk's game. He's a freak of nature. Kevin Durant is easily my number 2 player in the NBA.
And at number 1,
Steph Curry.
LeBron James.
Steph Curry.
So LeBron James doesn't make your top 5?
No, I'm being dead serious.
Are
He's
you?
out. He is out. Dude, Steph Curry is number 1. Steph Curry is number 1 every year, no matter what. He is the MVP. He did it without Kevin Durant.
I'm going to have to disagree with you.
Okay, you're going to give it to LeBron. I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
because he's the best player in
No,
the
dude,
NBA right now.
That's like saying Tom Brady's the MVP every year, and he's not. There's other players that do better than him. He's just balling every year.
LeBron James is almost averaging a triple-double.
He could be MVP, but he's not.
He's going to be MVP. Is Steph Curry going to get MVP?
James Harden is in your top 5. I don't want to hear it. James Harden's terrible. He's out of the top 8 for me right now. You're ridiculous. Dude, I'd take a bunch of people. I'd take LeBron over James Harden. Easy.
Well, obviously.
But he's not in my top 5. I'd take the Greek freak over James Harden.
No.
Yes.
No.
Oh, my gosh. I'd take Kevin Durant, who you wouldn't even take over James Harden at first. You totally left him out of your top 5. He was in mine. Steph Curry, what up, boy? You're at number 1. Nice little NBA talk. Let's go on to the picks for this week, dude. We always get pumped on NBA. But this week's picks, man, we got Tennessee at the Patriots. That's the Saturday night game. But the first game, we got Philadelphia at Atlanta.
I'm going to have to take Atlanta with the way Philadelphia looked against Cowboys. Their quarterback play was atrocious.
Nick Foles, Super Bowl.
And that Atlanta run defense obviously can hold people in check.
I can't stand Atlanta, man. I don't really like Philadelphia either, but I'm going for Atlanta.
Yeah, so Atlanta in that one. It's probably going to be a blowout.
Which one?
Atlanta, Philadelphia.
They're going deep.
Atlanta,
get the skipping.
28, Philadelphia 10.
I got Philly 13 because I don't like Atlanta, and I got Atlanta 26.
26, okay.
Yeah, just like last week. That's all they can score.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit less because Philly's defense will take a minute.
Next,
New England.
Tennessee at New England.
That's a great game, man.
This one's not even up for discussion.
Go out and enjoy your Saturday night and don't watch this game because this is atrocious. I mean, New England should just get a pass all the way.
Yeah.
This is ignorant. Quit. Freaking the Chiefs would have been a great matchup against New England. But instead, we got Mariota and his limping self, and then you got DeMarco Murray might not come in either because he's hurt. But Derrick Henry showed out last game.
Yeah.
So maybe he can do it.
Derrick Henry will run the ball for sure, but they
watch this game?
keep up.
You will.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching it too.
But they can't keep up with New England. So New England in a blowout again. Probably, I'm going to say 35-14.
You don't even think he's going to score that many. I got you.
Yeah.
I got 31-7.
7.
Shout out to the morning. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Pittsburgh at Jacksonville. Who you got?
This one's a tough one with the way the last game turned up. I'm going to take Jacksonville.
Psych. You better get out of here.
I'm going to take
Screw that now.
I'm going to take Jacksonville in this
You're going to trust Blake Bortles, the worst quarterback in the playoffs. Tyrod Taylor is better than him, and you're taking Blake Bortles to beat Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, and he might play, he might not. Big Ben?
Yep.
Man.
I'm going to do it.
Go ahead.
What's
this pick?
I'm taking
What's the
Jacksonville.
point? What's the points? What is your point spread that you were going to dumbly say Jacksonville's going to score?
Jacksonville's going to put up 14. Pittsburgh's going to put up 10. It's going to be a close one.
You trust Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye a little bit too much, but Calais Campbell is going to be in his face all day. Leonard Fournette's going to be there.
So what are you taking?
I think I'm taking Jacksonville.
Yeah?
Yeah. Next game. Shout out to Pittsburgh. I love you. But, man, I watched them do it to you in week 7, I believe. Just light you up.
Yeah.
Big Ben threw 5 picks.
No Ryan Shazier.
He won't do that. But maybe
James
no
Harrison.
Antonio Brown. Maybe no, or for sure no Ryan Shazier. Hope he's doing good in his recovery. Shout out to New Orleans and Minnesota for the Sunday night game. Who you got and why?
Sunday midday, by the way.
Oh, it's 3 o'clock. My bad.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's a night game.
3:40. Minnesota. That Minnesota defense and that Minnesota offense together is gonna lead them to the Super Bowl.
Man.
It's
How
gonna
about Drew Brees?
No, can't do it.
Man, Papa would be disappointed in you, even though I went for Carolina against Drew Brees the whole time, and he got pissed at me. He goes, Jacob, get out of here, dude.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
He goes, Drew Brees is a Texan. And I'm like, God, I like Carolina more. What do you want? I don't like New Orleans. It's a dirty city. They're party all the time.
It's a dirty city.
Okay, except I am picking New Orleans football team because of Drew Brees, because of Alvin Kamara, because of Ingram. They're going to bounce back against that Minnesota defense, who has been scary all year, in my opinion, the best defense. They're the best defense in the league. Xavier Rhodes, Harrison Smith, the hitman. You got Anthony Barr and Kendricks in the middle. Beast duo linebacking core.
And that's why they're going to win.
How about Case Keenum versus Drew Brees? I'm taking Drew Brees. I'm sorry. Give me Drew Brees. I just gave Minnesota a lot of hype. They've been my favorite team. But the way I saw Drew Brees play against Carolina's defense, with no running game. He had no running game against Carolina. Throw bombs. I'm ready. Give me Drew Brees.
All right, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Catch us again next week. We'll be talking about some of the same things, some different things. You never know.
A lot of different things, but we'll be recapping the playoffs and see what happened there. See who was right, who was wrong.
Yeah, we'll see what
Thank you guys for tuning in.